Welcome into TV24's Primetime Sports. We're on a little bit early right now. It's our National Signing Day special. As you heard earlier in our newscast, it is a busy, busy day here in East Alabama. Our shooters were all along the area from Winterboro all the way up to Gadsden City. We have all the local ceremonies and all the reaction for you right here in a special edition of our TV24 Primetime News. We will start with our local coverage at Southside High School this morning. Once again, another local player is headed to the SEC. Alaric Williams committed to Auburn way back when as an underclassman, stayed loyal with the Tigers through the process. He made it official today, signing with the Tigers.
Everybody thought that it would be a coach change, so I was a little wishy-washy about that, but I just knew Auburn was home, and, if Gus was there, I was there. So, SEC it's the best conference in the nation. Everybody knows that. It's tough football, you got to put in hard work for it. That's just anywhere you go, but everybody knows grown men football. It's the closest thing you can get to playing in the NFL.
I'm just really proud for him because he's such a good kid. When I think about him, what he did for us on the field was incredible, but the things he did in the locker room, the things he did leading the team, work ethic, and just being a good kid all around is what we're really proud of.
And by the way, the ceremony probably had the best cake design. Take a look at this piece of fashion after the Oaks over at Toomer's Corner down in Auburn.
Next up, we go to Mumford High School, where center Jakari Robinson signed the dotted line. He'll play at the next level with the Cincinnati Bearcats. Now, Tommy Tuberville resigned after the football season, but even with those coaching changes, Robinson knew this is where he wanted to go.
I still love Cincinnati just the college. They tell you you're not supposed to fall in love with the coach anyway. So I love Cincinnati. And then I had talked to the new coaches, and they had liked me a lot too. And then I started to know them more and stuff, and it just turned out pretty good.
Pleasure to coach. He's an outstanding young man. He's worked hard in the weight room. He had to do some improvement from last year to this year academically, but he got it done on the ACT. He got it done with his core GPA came up, and he's done everything I've asked him to do. I think Cincinnati is getting the steal out of the whole state of Alabama.
Each year, one of the biggest signing ceremonies is at Gadsden City High School. 2017, no different. Titans with 8 seniors headed to the next level. This class is highlighted by Torrey Bateman. The big offensive lineman is headed to Louisville. Meanwhile, C.J. Wilson will sign with UT Chattanooga. Damian Thompson going to Northeast Junior College. Quadric Rice to Arizona Western Junior College. Joe Tillis to Miles College over in Birmingham. Trevante Carter to West Alabama. Damian Williams will join at Arizona Western College, and Gregory Collins, he's also headed to Miles.
And it was very, very much joy up there with my brothers, and it was just everything came out. No tears, but everything came out. Everything, from, like Coach said, from being 0-4 to going to the semis.
I chose to be on Mont because they treated me like family, and I like how it was around. I like the environment there.
I'm very excited. I'm blessed to have an opportunity to play football another 4 years. Like I said, a lot of people don't get this chance, but I'm going to take it for granted and get my career and play football at the same time in Miles College.
Our next stop, Piedmont. The back-to-back 3A state champions obviously had a lot of talent on their roster. Today, 3 players signing. Quarterback Taylor Hayes is headed to Jacksonville State. His offensive lineman Mason Langley also signing with the Gamecocks. Meanwhile, Craig Keener, the lineman, is going all the way to Chicago. Keener will play at Olivet Nazarene in the Windy City.
I think it makes it even sweeter, going back-to-back state champions, and then to get to finish off my high school career by signing with a Division I school like Jacksonville State University, who's had big-time success and played for a national championship 2 years ago. So to be able to cap it off with this is just great.
Winning 2 state championships has taught me a lot. It's built my character up. It's made me the man I am today. It's taught me never to give up. So taking that to JSU and getting another ring will be a plan for sure.
I love how it feels up there, even though it's 10 hours away from home, and it just feels good. I know all the coaches and know most of the players, and I've just developed a relationship with the coaches there, and they all like me, and I like them. I like all of them. So, like I said, this is a dream come true.
We will close out this first segment over at Oxford High School. The Yellow Jackets with a pair of signees this morning. Brett Houston going to West Alabama. Meanwhile, his teammate Jake Peavy is on his way to North Alabama.
I'm thankful for the opportunity
And I thank God and my family and my coaches and my teachers for pushing me, and it's really a blessing.
It's huge, something that I kind of hope my whole life for, to continue to play college football. That's something I've always worked for.
Both of them, Brett had a 29 on the ACT, Jack had a 3.9, almost 4.0 GPA, and it helps when you got kids who are, not only are they good players, but they're good thinkers. It makes your job a lot easier, so it's been a real blessing to have both of them.
A lot of athletes in the books, and believe it or not, that's just the first half. We will have several other ceremonies today. Some of your takeaways from the first half?
We have so many good athletes in this area, and today's kind of that day where we get to see that. And coming up, we'll have some more, like you said, some big names coming up. But Jakari Robinson, I got a chance to spend some time with him at Mumford today, and he really loves Cincinnati. And it's the first time Mumford has had a big-time football player come out of there in a long time. So congratulations to all of them. And we saw what kind of year Oxford had. To see those guys move on to the next level is really great.
Absolutely. Cincinnati, Louisville, just some of the power schools, Power 5 conference schools. We have some more of those coming up in our next segment. Join us right here for our special edition of the TV24 Primetime News National Signing Day edition. And welcome back to our special National Signing Day edition of the Primetime Sports. We'll jump right back into our local ceremonies, and we'll go back to 1A in Winterboro High School. It might be a 1A school, lots of talent though. Highlighted today by these three guys signing. Khalil Keith, a hot prospect late. He signed with Baylor. Defensive back Clay Twyman is headed to Jacksonville State, and Marcus McMeans will be one of his OVC rivals at Tennessee Tech. A big day, obviously, in Bulldog Country.
I'm just going to go in there and get everything I got, work hard, do everything I can do to expand my potential.
I was at home there, and I felt like everybody on the team had like one common goal, and everybody wanted 4P. So, I wanted to be a part of that. And I felt like the coaches had my best interest at heart.
I feel like I have a good opportunity to get down there as long as I put the work in, and I feel like I have a good opportunity to get on the field and provide a good spark to the team.
It's not an end, it's a beginning. Now, after the hat party's over, now we got to go to work, and we got to finish this basketball season strong, and then it's go to work times. It usually takes whoever, from whatever, even a 7A speed of the game, it usually takes a year. So all three of them definitely bring something to the table.
Next up, the Wellborn Panthers star running back Jordan Montgomery. He won't be too far from home next season as he signed on with the Sanford Bulldogs.
Sanford, they have always been there for me. Since the beginning of last year, they always wanted me, and they always showed me attention. Every single coach up there, they loved me. They talked to me one by one, and I felt at home up there. Every visit that I went up there, I felt like the next 4 years of my life, that's where I'm going to be most comfortable at.
Great student, great in the community, great teammate, and we're going to miss him a lot. But now I'm, again, really excited for him to get to further his future.
The day did not end there. Montgomery using the podium for his official promposal. Kirsten Goodman got the rose. A win-win day for Montgomery there to close out our football signings.
As you said, not just football, there's also other sports today. Rebecca Ulrich of Jacksonville High School is going to Judson College on a soccer scholarship. Tatiana Thomas to Miles College on a volleyball scholarship. She will join Anaya Robinson, also on a volleyball scholarship to Miles. And Colin Casey signed a baseball scholarship to Jacksonville State.
I felt comfortable going to Judson because my sister went there this past season, and I've gotten really close with some of her friends, and it just felt like the perfect fit.
I'm really excited. When I visit the college, that's how I knew that I wanted to go there.
I've known Coach K since I was little and growing up in Jacksonville and everything. And he's always been like real good to me, and he was always like loyal to me. So I knew that if I chose JSU, it's going to be a good place to go and a good place to spend my next 4 years.
My coaches ever since junior high have instilled and taught me so much and made me into the player that I am. Even family, coming from a solid foundation of support and everything, and just having a coach like Coach Clark to really push me and help me to realize what my full potential is to carry on to college.
Here's some notable signees to remember. The class of 2017 also had Etowah quarterback Dalton Hyatt, who's already enrolled at Arkansas, Oxford linebacker Kenny Britt, who's also already at Auburn, and Central Clay County's Davin Fenoyd, who's signed at South Alabama today. Meanwhile, Jacksonville State wrapped up a big day today. 23 players overall, 4 mid-year guys, pretty balanced. 11 on offense, 11 on defense, and a kicker. The impact signees, Two of the guys you saw from Piedmont, Taylor Hayes and Mason Langley. Also, Jai Smith, a 2-star guy out of Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa. Tyreek Slocum, a 3-star guy out of Memphis. And also Zion Webb, a 2-star guy. He's a quarterback out of Central Phoenix City.
Now the Alabama Crimson Tide, 26 total signees, 12 early enrollees. Some impacts there: LaRae Bryan, Najee Harris, and Alex Leatherwood. Henry Ruggs III and Dylan Moses there. 6 5-stars, 18 4-stars, and for the 7th straight year, the #1 class.
Absolutely. We will quickly go over Auburn's recruiting class, a top 10 class for head coach Gus Malzahn and the Tigers. Malzahn spoke at the podium today about his class and the 2 local guys, Alaric Williams and KJ Britt.
There wasn't a whole lot of drama today, and I think that says a lot about the signees' loyalty. I think it says a lot about our staff, which did a wonderful job developing relationships, and everything went pretty much as planned today, which is a blessing. KJ Britt, an inside linebacker, a true inside linebacker that plays downhill. He really provides a physical presence. He's got the ability to make the people around him better. Alaric Williams, another guy that's been very loyal to us, committed to us for a long time, a running back, slot receiver, gives us a lot of flexibility and versatility to utilize him.
Obviously a big day here in East Alabama with our TV24 Primetime News. Thank you for joining us. Special thanks to our shooters, Danny Vaughn, Chase, Jordan Smith, and Tony Castaneda. That's it for sports. We're back with more after this.